Good day everyone. On this video I want to explain how to make use of MetaTrader 5 application. Now I'll be explaining how to change the colors on MetaTrader 5 applications, how to open and close trades, and basically the rudiments around MetaTrader 5. So first thing we do is we would click on our MetaTrader 5 account. Now, for you, before we get even to this stage, now this is a demo account I recently just created. If you can see, we've not taken any trade on it. There's no trade on it. So I actually created this account for example purpose. And funny enough, the video I recorded didn't, I had to record again. So now what are we going to do? I'll simply click on delete and then let's try creating it again. Now what we did is we clicked on derive.com, we clicked on demo account, and these are the informations I use. So we fill in our name, then I filled in second name as demo, then fill in number, fill in your email, and then the amount. You click on accept and then you click on register. So when you click on register, you can decide to copy these logins and the rest, but we don't need it. This is just for example purpose. Then we'll click on done. So when you click on done, it's going to load up and you see this way you get. So now, the top right hand side, which is this, is you see it shows change master password, change investor's password, investor password, clear saved password, and delete account. So that is what it shows there. Then on the plus sign, you can see it shows where you can select any broker. For instance, if we click here, I would say Xness. You see Xness shows up here. So you are now to select whichever broker you want to use. Now, by the side where you have accounts, it basically shows us trade, news, mailbox, journal, settings, and a lot of all those information there. But that is fine. Then at the bottom, what do we have? We have what we call quotes. So quotes basically shows us the list of markets available. You understand? So when we click on quotes, we can now decide to either delete the pairs on if we don't like them or if we don't trade them, and we can decide to add. Now when you decide to add the pair, you can come here and let's say for instance we want to add volatilities. All you do is you click on them. You understand? You click on the volatilities you want to add. Here is the step index. You can also click on it for example purpose. Here, jump, and click on it. Now let's say we want to click on cryptos. We can click on you see BNB USDT, we have BTC Litecoin, we have BTC Ethereum, we have Dogecoin USD, we have Ethereum USD. So this is just, we have Litecoin USD. So basically that is that. So let's say I want to click on currencies. So we can click on, let's say it's Forex majors. So we can click on, let's say, Euro JPY. We can click on Euro USD. We can click on GBP JPY. We can click on GBP USD. So those are just a list of a few. Now this is MetaTrader 5 application, remember. So now all of those pairs we've clicked on, they basically show here. So let me start from the top. So you can see boom and crash pairs. You can see the jump pairs, the volatilities. Then you can see we have the volatility 75 and the rest. We have the step indexes, pairs. We have these are the cryptos, you understand, which are the BNB USD, BTC LTC, those are cryptos. Then we have the currency pairs, which are the last one I added. Now, when you click on this pen section and you click good, when you mark all, it's going to mark all of all these pairs. and delete them. But then let's say we don't want to really mark all of the pairs and delete them, so we unmark them. So just to show you an example of how it deletes a pair, I'll simply just mark this crash 1000 and click on delete. You see the crash 1000 is no more on this list. So that is how to mark it. I repeat, let me say I want to delete a pair. I can click on crash 500 and I click on delete. You see crash 500 is no more on this list of pairs we can trade. Now we have the bottom which shows us chart. So you see this is basically the chart section. This is basically the chart section. When you put your two hands on your chart in a wide form and drag it close, it makes your zoom like it's kind of zooms in your chart. So for instance, I just widened it and then you put your two hands on your chart and you drag it closely. It makes your chart small, just like how you zoom with your camera. Now when you drag it aside, you put your two hands together on your chart and drag it opposite to the opposite side, your chart basically gets wide. You understand? So it helps you to be able to see the market closely, see a particular price you want to see closely, and all of that. So that is for this particular one. Now, we also have what we call trades. So trade basically shows you how the number of trades you have on your charts and have running and all of that, which I'll show an example of it shortly basically. Now we have the history. History basically shows you the history of your trades and all of that. Here it shows you the trades you've taken today, the trades you've taken in the past week, the trades you've taken in the last month, trades you've taken 3 months ago, and then you can customize to see your trade history within a period of a time, let's say a year, within a 6 months, and then to know how profitable you've been in that particular time. Now this message actually shows you the notifications you get from MetaTrader 5. It could be maintenance notification, it could be any notification sort of, and it could also be margin call notification. So basically that is for that. Now we'll click on charts. One other thing we need to know is at the top right hand side below your battery percentage section, when you click on that rectangle, it shows you a sell option and a buy option. So this sell and buy option is where we use to take trades on this particular market. Now at the center here, it shows us the lot size section. Now we'll click on one and we can click on sell, for instance. You click on accept because it's just a new account. You click on OK and then you click on sell again. Now when you click on sell, you can see sell trade has initiated. You get your sell trade has initiated and then you are watching the trade. Now let's say for instance we want to also click on a buy trade. Let's take another pair. We'll click on this boom and crash, boom 1000. We can select boom 500 for instance, and then we want to take a buy trade. So you see it didn't show those accept trade and everything because we've taken our first trade already. We click on a buy trade and then you can see it's currently showing us a buy trade. This section is where we select the lot size. There's also an option where you can select the smallest lot size. Compared to the currency pairs, these particular volatilities have their specific lowest lot size for each of the volatilities available. So let's say we want to click on 0.01. You see it still shows red, so that means that lot size is a big one. We now click on 0.1, it still shows red, that means you can't take a trade on it. Click on 0.2 and then it shows you that you can execute a trade. Now when you click on it, it works. But then we clicked on buy, it worked. So how do you know it worked? You can see 0.2. Now let's say we wanted to use 0.1. You see when you click on buy, can you see it can't take? Click on buy, it won't take. You click on sell, it won't take. So that is actually the lowest lot size the broker allows you to trade with on boom 500. So for volatilities, you have to check each of the pairs to know the particular lowest lot size to use. In an advanced video, I'll show you how to actually reduce it tactically below this lot size, but that will be on our next video. Now, when you click here, that option goes away. Now we have this circle that actually gives us something like a time and all of that. It simply shows us the price. So we can click on it and set, and decide to set, we say, place a trade. So when we place it, you can see the buy limit has been set here because we adjusted it here. And then let's go to this other trade. Let's say we want to set a sell limit. Now we click on this particular tool, and let's say we want to set our sell limit order at this point. We click on next, and click on place. So we can see our sell limit has been placed at the top here. Now that is for that. Alternatively, we have this section. It shows us our different time frames. So it shows us our different time frame. You can play around with the daily time frame. You can play around with the 15 minutes time frame. So it basically shows us the different time frames. Now here shows us how to select or impute your indicator. So when we click on the F sign, you can select, let's say, a moving average and click on save. And then you go back to your chart and you can see a moving average indicator has been selected on your chart. So that is actually how indicators work. So for instance, we don't really want to use it. So how do we go about deleting it? So we want to delete the moving average indicator. We click on the section at the top beside the 30 minutes, M30. We'll click on it and then we'll click on delete, and mark the pair, the indicator I want to delete, and then we'll click on delete. You can see the indicator has been removed from our chart. Now, one other thing again we can look at is this section, the plus sign. So the plus sign basically helps us to be able to pick prices at this point at the right hand side, to pick prices to set our stop loss or our take profit level. So now let me give you an example of a stop loss level. So let's say, for instance, we've taken our trade and want to set our stop loss at this price. So we can simply come here and select this price, which is 19619.9. 19619.9. Now you can fill up all the values at the right hand side, but for me, I just like to take after the dots the first number, and I'm good. So 19619.9. So we can come here, click on the particular sell trade, come here, and then we'll click on 19619.9, and we'll click on it. So that way, what we've just done is we've come to set our stop loss. So if you can look at it, you can see our stop loss has been set here. Now, let's say we want to initiate the take profit level. So what this stop loss actually means is, for new traders, it simply means that when this price gets to this point, it will automatically close us out of the market. You understand? Meaning we are telling the market we don't want to lose beyond this point. Now, in addition, if we click on this, you see how much the stop loss is going to show. $63, 63.21 cents. So $63.21 is basically what we placed on the risks on this particular trade. Remember, it's for example purpose. Now, when we click on this point here, and we decide, okay, we want to set our stop loss there, our take profits there, it simply shows us the price of 19361.6. So come here, click on it, 19361.6. We'll click enter. When click on enter, you can see the stop loss, the take profit has been set here. So now if we want to see what the profits actually will show us, it shows us that we'll be in profit of $195 if market gets to that point, risking $63. $63. That is almost like a 1:2 risk to reward ratio trade. So that is it. Yeah, so let's say we'll click on trades. When you click on trades, these are the available trades. You can see both the buy limit, sell limit, and all of that. Let's say we want to close one trade. So we can click on this one and you click here. And then you click on close. So that's how to close a particular trade. Same as the sell limit, you can click on it and then you delete. Now, let's say we want to close all the trades. What do? We can click on it and then you see bulk operations. You click on bulk operations and then you see close all positions. You see close profitable positions. You see close losing positions. You see close buy positions. And you also see close boom 1000 positions, and then you see close boom you see close boom 500 index positions, and then you see close boom 500 index positions. So basically I don't want to just close one particular position, I want to close all positions. So I just click on it. So you can see it live, it closes all positions. Now what you can see is it didn't close the position that had not been triggered, so we have to manually close that position. Now when you click on history and you click on today, it's basically going to show us. So I think it's basically made $2 in all of it. Profit was about $2 something cents. So I expect the history to come out here on today's trade, but then maybe because the profit is not really much. So that is that. So the last thing we'll be focusing on here is we want to show you how to change the colors. So we'll come here, go to the bottom, click on colors, which is the last at the bottom, and then we can click on the green on black. So when we click on green on black and go back, it simply shows us that the candlesticks and everything on a green and on black settings. It shows to us on the green and black settings. Now we can go back, maybe we don't like this color, go back, click on the colors. We click on black on white and we'll click on save. Then we simply go back. Now when we go back, you can see the candlesticks that were red and green are now black and white. Now we can go back also. For instance, we don't like this color. We can go back and then we select, let's say we select custom. So we can now select custom and say, okay, for our bullish candlestick, we want to select yellow. Our bearish candlestick, we want to select let's say blue. And then for our bullish wick, we want to select the same color. Our bearish, we want to select the same blue. So all we do is now select save. So when we select save, we go back and you see the candlestick color has affected here. The candlestick color has affected here. So that's it. When you check other time frames, you see other markets, you see the same effect of the candlestick shows on here. You get, so that is basically how to change candlesticks colors. So let's say we want to go back to the particular original candlestick pattern we were using. We'll click on custom, we click on color on white, and we click on save. And we go back. You can clearly see that we are back to the original color we've been making use of. I think that is that for now. That'll be all for now. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay blessed.